Cam, it's great to see you again. How are you holding up at the moment?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, missing football a little bit, but obviously people's lives are at stake, so we're all doing what we can in terms of staying in as much as possible, and just sort of taking this time, just sort of see what happens. Obviously, we don't really know what's going to happen, and it's just sort of waiting around, waiting for an announcement, really.
I can't imagine this was the kind of situation you'd have envisaged when you signed for us on loan back in January.
Yeah, of course. Like no one knew what was around the corner. But that's sort of how life goes, and you never know what's going to happen next. Obviously, I wanted to come here and just get promoted, but it might take a little bit longer than first anticipated.
Yeah, what can you tell us about your personal situation in regards to your contract? Obviously, you're with us on loan, like a couple of other players. And what does the future hold for yourself?
So I've got a year left at Barnsley, but the club, as soon as the lockdown sort of happened, and as the sort of season has sort of gone on longer than expected, they've extended the loan. I think they've done it for all the loan lads, just with a new clause which just says that it's extended until the lockdown, until the football starts again, if it does, that is, which is obviously good. I'm positive from the club. I think they got on the front foot with that straight away. I think some clubs have sort of sent loan players back and that sort of stuff, but obviously we've got a lot still on the line, so the club did that straight away, and then obviously sort of when the season does finish, then it's just sort of see what happens, really. The conversations I had with Barnsley in January was that I wasn't going to be there long term, so obviously it's just waiting to see sort of how this goes and then take it from there, really.
Yeah, one gets the feeling that you've enjoyed your spell at Pompey. Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. Really enjoyed it. Sort of every aspect of it. It's been obviously great to get back playing football straight away in January, and obviously we've been doing well on the pitch in terms of we've had some really good runs and results, and obviously in the cup as well. And I've just enjoyed sort of playing in front of a massive fan base. Playing for Portsmouth, which is a club I've always had a bit of an affiliation with through my family. And working for the likes of Kenny Jackett and Joe Gallen and the guys at the club, and then obviously that's been really good as well. Learned a lot, and then the lads at Pompey have just been really good as well, and I've got some new friends here, and it's just been a really good team spirit, and that's made it a really smooth transition. And as you can see, I'm in a nice spot down here down south. I'm obviously from London originally, but it's been nice to come down south. I live in the countryside in Petersfield, so I really enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, off the pitch, how have you sort of been affected by the current crisis engulfing us all at the moment?
I guess sort of humble. I guess for footballers, it's kind of, for me anyway, there's like you sort of live in a bit of lockdown anyway, in terms of you sort of go to train, you come back, you have to rest a lot, you can't really sort of be on your feet too much going out and stuff like that. So it's not, in terms of that, obviously I've been training, doing a lot of running and cycling and football and stuff like that. So that's, and then you sort of come back and just sort of chill out anyway. It's not like a ridiculously different one for me in terms of that. Obviously you just miss the weekend games, but to be fair, the weather's been pretty good. Been sort of taking up a lot of cycling around Petersfield. There's a lot of hills. It's been pretty fun. I living with my brothers. Sort of, he moved in with me straight away as soon as the lockdown happened, and my close friend as well moved in, and he plays football as well. So we've been able to train together, which has been good. And obviously, it gives you something to sort of get motivated for each day. Sort of training, keeping yourself fit and fresh, and keeping your mind active as well, which has been good.
Yeah, what's been great is how many of you lads have been getting involved with Pompey in the community and Hythe, Portsmouth as well. You're obviously one of those players. How rewarding has it been to get involved, and what have you been getting stuck into?
Yes, it's really humbling, to be fair. Go to sort of different houses, delivering food. The guys down at the Hythe have just, we've gone and delivered some food and helped out a bit, but I mean, those guys were 24/7, sorting it all out, organising it all, and we just sort of come along and do a little bit in terms of that, which is obviously good, and it's been good to be a part of that. Obviously, the lads have got involved. I think everyone knows Christian Burgess has does a lot around the place, and he's sort of got the lads involved as well. And quite a few of the boys have been going down there delivering food. You go to different houses, and it's obviously nice to be able to give back and help people who sort of couldn't go out and go shopping themselves, stuff like that. But I mean, as I said, it's the guys that are down at the centres, cooking the food every day, sorting it all out. All the places that have sort of donated food and drinks and stuff like that, they're the people who deserve all the credit. We've sort of helped out a little bit as and when we can.
Yeah, and I understand the players have put their hands in their own pockets as well.
I think we've got a good pot together. So everyone just sort of donated some money, and we've put that towards. I think we put it towards the Hive as well, the community place. Obviously, because the lads have been down there and seen the great work they've been doing. We've all wanted to put a bit in, and and that's been done, which is obviously just a small part of the lads trying to help out and around Portsmouth.
Does it hammer home message at the moment that football, even in the lower leagues, is such a privileged position to be in?
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting, because I was with a guy called Gavin down at is it Landsport Community Centre? I've been down there a couple of times, and they cook all the food down there. And Gavin's like great guy, positive, full of energy. Just he's there every single day. Said he's working like 40-hour weeks or something ridiculous like that. Just constantly there cooking food, helping people. I said to him, like, I went down there, did a few hours. I said, I feel bad, like I'm doing a few hours. You're here for the whole time. And he said, yeah, but when you guys come down, Burge, when you boys come down, you sort of we get a picture of you online, and it sort of it makes people donate money. It makes people sort of put their hands in the pocket because they want to help out as well. And I guess that's the sort of bit we can give back a little bit. And it's good to be able to go around to people's houses and put a smile on people's faces as well. Obviously, delivering food parts is good, but then obviously the actual being able to go and sort of meet fans and stuff like that has been really good. And obviously and helping those guys out down at the centres, like people like Gavin, for example, massive Pompey fans, so it's good to go and speak to them, have a bit of banter with them and stuff like that.
You mentioned it earlier, but been on some pretty epic bike rides by the sound of it. I know that Christian Burgess was remarking on yourself and Craig's expeditions on your bikes. Is that sort of been the main way you've been keeping your fitness up?
I think the club sent out programs and stuff, which we've all sort of adhered to and stuff like that. But you sort of, as you get older as a footballer, you kind of just know what you need to do to keep fit. And the cycling's been good because it's like it's a time filler. You can go on long 2-3 hour cycles around here, even though that might be actually breaking the lockdown rules a little bit. But around here it's really quiet. There's not many people about and stuff like that. So it's been nice to be able to go out, cycle, and keep fit, keep trim. But we've been going into Portsmouth now as well, doing individual sessions there, doing your running sessions, and sort of getting probably a little bit of a glimpse of what it might be like if we go back. So just sort of going in your own training kit. All the gates have to be locked, and lots of emphasis on antibacterial cream and making sure everything's hygienic. So that's been another good way of keeping fit. My mate who I live with is a goalie, so I've been trying to score a few goals against him as well down at the local pitch. So just sort of doing what you can to keep fit. And I think once lads go back, I think everyone's been keeping themselves in good shape. You sort of pick it up quite quickly anywhere, especially when you're with the rest of the team. So it's just sort of trying to fill that gap a little bit, I guess.
You must just be chomping at the bit to get back to training as a team.
Yeah, definitely. You sort of just miss going in every day, having that routine, sort of having a laugh with all the boys, and just going out there working hard every day and sort of working towards the goal that was promotion. You sort of miss that a lot, and obviously probably this looks like we're not going to be able to go out and play in front of fans, but just getting back and missing that competitiveness and the pressure that comes with trying to achieve the ultimate goal of getting promoted.
Yeah, do you feel like football needs to be settled on the pitch by the end of the season, and are you hopeful of that happening? Do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I guess it's hard for clubs because financially it's obviously sort of teams seem to sort of stretch themselves and push it out a bit, and obviously this has been a tough time for everyone in terms of finances and stuff like that. But I'm definitely an advocate of sort of getting back and playing, because I think it, like I said, puts a smile on people's faces if it's safe to do so, and it gives people something to watch, and obviously you want to finish off all the hard work that's gone into the season.
You mentioned it earlier about the impact of your move to Portsmouth and the first team football you've been getting. When the dust all settles and hopefully some sort of normality comes back, would you be up for a move back down south?
Yeah, definitely something I've sort of the gaffer's sort of mentioned a few times in passing. So it's one of the things you just never know with football what's going to happen, and in terms of how it goes and how a game you sort of judged for each game anyway. So I'm well aware of that. But yeah, it's definitely something I'd be interested in. Yeah.